Box Map X. Experience the depths of the Soviet cosmodrome like never before with a twist. Escape now before it's too late. Alright, welcome everybody. We are playing Box Map X today. So this is a custom map which was, I believe, a commissioned map made by Hives. We just had a zombie spawn in there in front of me. And this is my first playthrough of a custom map that is not my own, actually. So I'm very excited to see what we've got cooked up here. I've played a few maps from Hives before. I think the most notable being the Mob of the Dead Roof Survival. So I've only played a few maps in total. So I'm very excited to see what we've got here. I do know a little bit about the map just based on other videos I've seen. So not a total surprise, but... oh, we've got this guy here. Yeah, not a total surprise, but it'll ultimately be all fresh to me playing it for the first time. So what we'll do is we're going to hit the box straight off the bat here. I'm not going to worry about quick revive just yet. Get a gun first. Uzi, that's fine. And I noticed that you could discard the gun there too, which is a pretty cool feature. Big fan of the hit markers. Love the hit markers. So yeah, very excited to be playing this map. For anyone who hasn't watched any of my previous videos, all of the maps that I've made videos on so far have been maps that I've created and just talking through the development and design process of those maps. So this will be the first time I'm actually getting a chance to experience something completely custom and brand new to me. So first thing we're going to do is try and get the power on, because I do note that... oh. Right, let's try this again. Gotta be mindful of wherever that fucking spawn was here. Are they dropping down? Is that what's happening? Because it looks like they're just fucking teleporting onto me. I'm pretty sure they're dropping down from here though. Yeah, they're dropping from the roof. Okay, so that's my bad. So just taking a second to appreciate the sort of zombie spawns here. They're very well done. I like that. Maybe not so much this this roof one here that kept fucking me up, but that's just a skill issue on my part, so don't mind me. And we've got our good friend Whitney, or the astronaut from Moon here. I've never actually played Moon, so...
what?
This is really first for me as well. I'm curious to know if that's exactly how the AI operates in Moon. I wouldn't be surprised if it is, because based on what I know from releases on, you know, the sites that contain the assets for map making, generally designed as they are in the actual game that they are pulled from. Got the hammer, nice. That's an OG. It used to be my go-to on Black Ops 1, I think it was, on town. Always used to put the hammer in the fridge, or on buried, put it in the bank vault. Is that what it was? I can't remember. It's been a while. And Chubb or Club? No, I could have misread that. Really like this box design. That's pretty sick. It's like it's very like Russian, I feel. Soviet. Not very educated when it comes to history and things like that, so please don't mind me if what I'm saying is not accurate. So we've got power in this door here, 5 grand, which I think is fine. Suppose we can't really do anything else until we get the power on anyway, so big fan of like the little survival maps like this. I know like there's a lot that goes into it from a detailing perspective, you know, people who aren't educated on how to make maps. A lot of this sort of just does get a little bit swept under the rug in terms of its appreciation. So just sort of looking at this map, really nice looking map. I feel like I'm not getting much points. Is it a... no, okay, I thought it might have been a Cold War style point system, but it doesn't look to be. Got a few zombies here. I might just try and run out the round real quick. All right, let's get it. Cool. So if you guys played this map, do let me know in the comments. What did you think of it? Did you enjoy it? Was it too hard? Was it difficult? Was it easy? Very interested to know what you guys thought. So far, just again, visually, really impressive. All right, and I do know that there is a change to the perk system in this one. So I think from what I've seen, it's got upgrades or tiers to it. So I'll be interested to see what those look like. All right, so we've almost got enough to open up the power door. Just a couple more kills. I like this. This is nice. I actually really like this. That's a really fucking nice animation or effects. Find out how they did that. I really want to get something like this for my Walking Dead prison map that I'm working on. So I'm working on a remaster of Internment, which basically is a much larger reimagined version of the original map. So it'll be a lot more accurate to the show. It won't have as much of a zombies focus to it in terms of its overall aesthetic. So the overall aesthetic is ultimately going to be as close to the show as possible. I may obviously just need to add in bits and pieces here and there just to fill in the space or fill in the gaps, but otherwise, yeah, it'll look as crisp or as clean as possible to give off that vibe that someone does actually live there and is maintaining it and taking care of it, things like that. But with that being said, like in the show, there is a sequence in the show where basically the prison alarms turn on, and as a result of that, the alarms or the sirens go off as well, and that's the sort of lights that I really want to try and get implemented for it. So Hybes, if you're watching this, please let me know if that is in the assets anywhere or if that's custom made or whatever, because I would love to get my hands on that. Anyway, let's move on to power. So I'm going to open this door here. Let's hit this. Power is now on. I am going to hit the box before I do anything else. I don't know if there's an ammo buy station in this map. Let's see. Sniper, classic Brodes fashion. Always getting a sniper in my first couple of pulls, which I really don't want. So I'm going to hit the box one more time. See if we can't get another AR. Yes, I think that is an AR. Yeah, nice. And looks like we've got a soul filler over here of some kind. Might be this one here. Yep. And where was quick revive? I'm just going to see. I think from memory, what I saw is a bit more. Yeah. So 1500 for quick revive. A little bit steep, but you know I can appreciate it, especially on a small sort of one-room challenge map. You want to have the point building be a necessity. Otherwise, you can get through things quite quickly. So let's see. So you can get revive plus greatly increased health regeneration. So we'll probably look at that after we get all the base perks. But little features like that I think are really, really awesome. Definitely stuff that I'd love to implement into some of my maps as well. So I don't know if this was done by Hybes or if he onboarded someone else to do it. All right, so we're just going to work on this soul filler over here a little bit. Let's get rid of this guy. That's a little bit too far away. Get Jug. And kind of surprised that there doesn't look to be a Wonder Fizz on this map. I mean, I can appreciate obviously just having the core sort of 4 perks here. I don't know, I've kind of recently grown to become a bit more of a fan of the Wonder Fizz in my maps. Especially the smaller maps as well where, you know, you can't really fit the machines. Oh crap. We're about to have ourselves another down. So I need to get on that Jug ASAP. Try and finish this round and we'll pick up the double points. Nice, nice, nice. All right, let's grab you. Gonna grab you as well. So just increased health. I'm actually curious to see if the upgrades are based on the upgrades from Cold War and Black Ops 6. Suppose I can't really see that, can I? Massively increased health. Killing the zombie who attacked you last will restore damage took from that hit. Yeah, cool. Obviously, double tap not in Cold War or Black Ops 6 because they have the weapon tier system. But I absolutely love that double tap machine. So very big props to Batirable. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. If not, I apologize. But big props to him or them. They basically did a double tap Cold War style machine as well as an electric cherry map. And they're actually the one who's going to be working on, or hopefully working on, a model for my Slurpentine perk machine. So I spoke about that a little bit in my last video, which was Alexandria. So just talking about the design process of that map. And we, spoke about Slurpentine and how there's a perk machine that is currently in the talks of being created. So we're still sort of bouncing ideas around things like that. So if we can ultimately come up with an idea, then we will, yeah, we'll get that finished or get that sort of underway, essentially. It is started. So when I say finished, you know, it is started, but only in a draft sense. So we haven't landed on an idea, as I mentioned. So I would be curious to learn how long this took Hives to make. I wonder if he's put that anywhere in the details on the map. Because if there's anything I know about map making, it's that maps that don't look to have much in them in terms of sort of scale, they still take a long time to make. And you know, this is highly detailed still. It's probably more detailed than any of the smaller maps that I've made. Usually because, you know, I tend to just sort of spam trees and shit like that. Like this sort of aesthetic and vibe is fucking very impressive. Like I'd be hard pressed trying to pull that off myself. So I should probably focus on trying to get these soul fillers finished here. And I think once I've got all the base perks, I'm going to look at upgrading my gun at Pack-a-Punch. I just see, I'm assuming it's 5 grand. Yeah. I haven't actually used this. I think this is the one that's off DevRaw. I don't actually know. I have downloaded it, but I'm yet to implement it into a map. So if it is that one, I'm curious to see how that one works, because I know it is a little bit different to just your general Pack-a-Punch. And anything that sort of mixes things up a little bit, I'm always for. So it's always nice to have options and some variety. Death Machine, let's get you. I know I said I'm going to get all the perks first, but I'm going to Pack-a-Punch. Yeah, instant Pack-a-Punch, we love to see it. Rate that. Don't get me wrong, I do like the Pack-a-Punch animation where it goes in and comes out. But I also very much appreciate just the necessity to have things instant and just getting it done and out of the way. And I do know that there is a wonder weapon in this map, which I think is the Bristle Axe, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's the name. The axe from Cold War, from Forsaken, I believe it was. It's very rare that you'd find me being knowledgeable about stuff from zombies, because I think with the exception of the newer games, so Cold War and after, all of the OG maps, I didn't, sorry, let me rephrase. I did play them, so I played realistically up until Black Ops 3. I think Black Ops 3 was the last sort of COD zombies I played for a good while. So I didn't really play Black Ops 4 zombies, wasn't a massive fan of the sort of overall theme and vibe of that one. That's not to say people can't enjoy it. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their preference, but it just sort of lost that flair for me. You know, I coming out of, you know, Black Ops 2 especially, and Black Ops 3, just like the map selections and just the overall grittiness and the vibes. Like, I was really into that sort of thing. So the yeah, the overall aesthetic of Black Ops 4 wasn't quite my taste. It was a little bit too, not arcadey. I don't really know how you describe it. It just lost that sort of, that grit to me. But in saying that, it did have a lot of cool assets as well. So definitely respect for what it brought to the table. And, you know, from a dev perspective, it also allowed them to experiment as well and implement the things that did work and improve the things that didn't. So can't say, I think I already filled this. I don't know why I'm still here. Can't say anything too negative. Is there another filler over here? Don't think so. Is there one over here? Yes, there is. Now, soul filler is a classic. It's a staple in sort of little Easter eggs. I think I've had them in the Sanctuary. I was going to have them in Alexandria. Had them in Terminus. So fair to say that I'm a fan of the soul fillers. Oh, just grabbed me. But in saying that, I do think they are quite overused, and that's not to take away from this map at all. I just saying for my own sake, I think for future maps, I'll probably try and avoid soul fillers where I can, or at least in the sense that, you know, having multiple of them. I think if there's a step where one soul filler is required, it's not as repetitive. That's just my opinion. But I also would admit though that because I haven't really played many Easter eggs pre-Cold War, I don't actually know steps. Like I don't know what can be done when it comes to Easter eggs and scripting and, you know, things like that. So that whole world is so foreign to me that anytime I'm talking to someone about ideas, I'm just like, man, I don't know. Like I got no clue on what can be done. Based on what I'm seeing and what I've been told, it's kind of like anything can be done really. It really just comes down to the capability of the scripter. So I've worked with a few people now, and you know, I've got a fair few contacts which I'm grateful to know and have that exposure to, because it really is shedding a light on what is possible for me. It's allowing me a little bit more creative freedom and flexibility, just in the sense that I understand better what it is that we can actually do. I think there's a switch. Is it over here? Oh. What the fuck happened there? I think I'm just moving super slow. Even though the map is quite little, I think maybe some stamina up could benefit on this map. But in saying that, it's very possible that one of the perk upgrades could include a speed movement boost. So the good news is that there's an insta-kill. The other good news is that we do have plenty of money to get our perks back. So I'm going to do that real quick. So let's go get Jug. I was just about to see if I could upgrade one of my health, but my fucking perks, sorry. Okay. Probably doesn't help that I've got two fucking heavy ass guns as well. Now what was it? Okay, there's one over here. I kind of have a feeling that there's not going to be a perk that gives me faster movement speed. Explosive damage. I mean, depends how many times you can do it. Switching aim weapons faster, speed up mystery box hit. This is extra health again. Maybe it's worth me getting more Jug. I don't know. Let me just sub out this fucking thing real quick. I wonder if there's monkeys actually. That would be handy. M27. Maybe that will allow me to move a little bit quicker. Alright. So I'm gonna pack a punch this. Just in the hopes that it allows me to move quicker. I like that pack camo actually. That's fucking nice. And we got a death machine that's gonna come in at the perfect time. I'll just stand in the corner here. I realize it's not even fucking filling up. What am I missing? Is there another power switch I gotta activate? Alright, let's fucking take a second. Am I just being dumb? Is there now this? Ah, okay. I'm such a fucking idiot. I thought there was a third one for some reason. So I need 100 grand, which is a hefty price to pay, but definitely achievable. That's assuming I don't go down, which, you know, that's very likely. What am I trying to say?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
It's very likely that I will go down again. That's the gist of that fucking statement. So I guess right now I'm just gonna fucking focus on getting the other perks. Oh, I wonder actually if there is a double pap system. Alright, how much is... I'm gonna get Jug again. Let's do it. Double Jug. Let's see if there is an extra pap. Weapon camo, no. So it doesn't seem like there's any additional upgrades for Pack-a-Punch, which is perfectly fine. We do have the double tap, which does obviously up the bullet damage as well. So what was that? 2 shots at once? 2 bullet shot at once, 33% more explosive damage. But we'll work on that. And I might just see if I can hit the box as well, because I wouldn't mind trying for the Crystal Axe. And we don't want that. It's a Mach 10 or something, isn't it? I'm even low-key tempted to sub out this fucking hammer as much as I like it. I'm just moving so slow. I feel like it's going to be the fucking my downfall. Okay, 6,400. So I think we need 8 grand for the double tap 2.0. Dumalo. More like goodbye. Oh, got him. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. If you are, please do consider leaving a like, consider subscribing and turning on the notification bell where you can be notified for more videos like this. With the gun, I wouldn't say it's feeling weak, but I'm definitely noticing the lack of damage. So let's grab double tap 2. Boom. All right, double tap 2. And I think you can only do it twice, right? Yeah, so that's fine. That makes sense. All right, let's try this box again. Get rid of these guys around me. RPG. I don't think so. So I think if we do manage to get the Chrysalax, I think from memory it is it's an axe. I think you could throw it in Cold War. It also converted to an SMG or vice versa. It was either, I can't remember which way it started. Ah, there we go. Speak of the devil. Let's see. You got the swipe, but I don't think you can throw it. Let me just fucking... I don't want to fucking go down. Because knowing my luck, I'll fucking do that. Can I just keep holding it? No, I can't. That's okay. So yeah, so you can't hold it down in order for it to keep swinging, sorry. But the back and forth motion is cool. So you do have to tap it every time you want to sort of reset the animation, which is not an issue. But Hives, if you are watching, that would be my only feedback. I don't know if it's possible. I think it is, but again, I haven't played enough. I haven't played enough zombies to know if the animation exists. Actually, no, that's fucking a lie. So the way that the swords in Citadel Day More work, that is exactly what I envisioned for a melee weapon, and it's kind of what I want to do for the katana that I want to implement for Interment Remaster. So Hives, yeah, if you are watching, I definitely recommend seeing if you're able to get that, because being able to hold it down would be fucking sick. Otherwise though, very impressive. Oh no, you motherfucker. I'm about to fucking get done by that thing too, aren't I? Oh fuck. Coming in clutch. Get him. Oh, okay. I hate that just happened, but it is what it is. Jug. Oh fuck. I'm moving so slow. Get out of here. Okay. We're gonna get double tap again. And how much was this? 7,500. How much was this? 500. Okay. Can I? Yeah. All right. Yeah, this is fucking so cool. Man, I'm super impressed with this. This is like the fact that you were able to get this pulled off is fucking mad. Did you do this yourself, Hives? Because this is dope. I am noticing that it's pushing me back, sort of like the ray gun Mark II, I think it is. Just fucking sending me moonwalking. Yeah, Hives, did you make this yourself, or did you get someone to do it? Because I don't know much about what your skill set is. Like, obviously I know you map, but I don't know if you do scripting and weapon animations and shit like that too. Can you inspect it is the question. Hell yeah, you can. Fucking nice. Bravo, seriously. And I like that I can just press left and it'll switch back to this weapon in this state. Because if I press Y, or if I swap my gun, it's gonna transfer it back to the axe. I'll show you guys what I mean in a second if I can. Oh, I just fucking ran out of ammo, I think. Damn. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. Maybe I should be fucking utilizing that spinning thing a bit more. Right, I'm just gonna take a second to get my extra perks. My upgrades, should I say. Can I pack a punch the axe, actually? I don't have enough yet, but yeah, it looks like you can. Let's change the camo on this. And again, didn't want to let me do that. That's all right. Maybe I just missed the fucking prompt. Yeah, this gun is so fun, man. I love this. We're gonna pick up the death machine. I'm noticing that I'm talking a bit less in when I have that gun out because it's just so fun to use. But man, talking and playing, it is distracting. It is hard. It's different to when you're playing with your mates because I don't know, you're like, you can say things so mindlessly, but yeah, it's ooh. When you inspect the axe, doesn't look like it. Just the gun version. I think something that this map would do well with would be adding a feature to the pack-a-punch. Now I know it might be a little bit hard because because you've got the ammo change thing, but something like an option to increase the damage by a percentage. I can't remember if I did that on Alexandria or not. If we didn't, we definitely intended to. But basically that premise is, you know, sort of similar to how with the Cold War and Black Ops 6, how you can tier 2, tier 3. Basically you can pack a punch continuously, or at least, you know, to a certain degree, and get a percentage damage bonus increase. So sort of like how the double tap increases the damage further. So it would just be, you know, 5,000 points, you can increase your damage by 25%. For another 10,000, another 25%, 15,000, another 25%, so on and so forth. And, you know, just being able to continuously upgrade it to accommodate the higher rounds. I think something like that would do well on a map like this, or any survival map, really. You know, it's easier said than done. You know, if you don't know how to script, you're obviously relying on the generosity or, you know, the knowledge of other people in the community to pull that off and make that work. Okay, so 17 grand. I need 100 grand to make this Bible ending work. So how feasible? Dead. Fuck. Probably not very feasible. I'm just having a rough go of it here. Oh no, that's gone now, eh? Oh damn. Alright, I'm gonna be honest, peeps. It's not looking good for the Bible ending. So I'm just gonna whip out this bad boy. And a lot of you are probably watching being like, who the fuck is this guy who can fucking make maps but he can't play them for fucking dog shit? And you know what? I get it. You know? I get it. I think I've been playing too much Black Ops 6 that I've lost my touch for the OG zombies. Because Black Ops 6 and Cold War, and MWZ for that fact, they are very hand-holding. When it comes to playing Black Ops 3 zombies, the only extent to which I play them is when I fucking test my own maps. So my guns are going to do less damage ultimately, and it's going to help rack up points more, but I'm only at 2.8. I still got fucking, what, 93 grand? No, not 93, sorry, 97 grand to go. I think it's the stamina. And I know I'm saying that quite a bit. I think I'm just too reliant on the, oh, fuck. Oh. That's alright, guys. We gave it a try. That was proper fun. You know, Bible ending, it's not the end of the world. I'll definitely have to come back and try and beat that one though, but claps for you, Hybes. That was really awesome. Anyway, that will bring us to the end of the video. So as always, if you guys did enjoy the video and you do want to help me get my channel and videos to the right audience and to help my channel grow, please do consider leaving a like and a comment. It definitely does help by allowing the YouTube algorithm direct my content to more people like you guys. Also, if you would like to see more content like this, you all know how it works. You can click on the subscribe button down below and keep up to date with all my videos. Until next time, by all means, feel free to check out one of the videos on screen if you haven't seen it already. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video.